Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. I am heading over to the tree farm to get us some dark oak to start out this episode. This is episode 17 of a Let's Play series, if you did not know and you wanted to catch up. And we're having a good old time in our Minecraft world, but we need some dark oak because we're running low and we use it in a lot of builds. And we actually use the logs and not the planks. Although we do use the planks when we, excuse me, when we make things like fences to use. Dark oak fences are a good thing for the old purposes of yada yada yada. Now let's make sure that we have our fortune hoe on the hotbar, and then make sure we get ourselves some dark oak saplings. It seems as though our little spiral staircase of spruce has overgrown a little with some foliage, but we can overcome that. And then, we need some dark oak saplings to make sure we do not ever run out. Because dark oak saplings, well, the drops are a little stingy, and so fortune hoe is a great way to make sure that you stay stocked up with saplings in your tree farm. And eventually, when you have a chest full of stacks of saplings of one tree type, then you can, at that point, I would be willing to sacrifice, I don't know, half or maybe more of them to the composter for bone meal. And I fell out of the tree. I feel like Wellsnight falling down all the time. Remember his vanilla Minecraft stuff? That was great. He did some really good stuff, and he burnt out, and so I don't want to lament or blame him too hard for the fact that he doesn't really do it anymore. But that was the style that I kind of liked. His sense of humor was a little goofy for my taste, but boy, he was a good Minecrafter and a good builder. It all went downhill when he decided to make his forever world that didn't last, and episode 1 ended, and then episode 2 started, and he had full enchanted diamond armor. It's like, come on, dude, really? What? You're not going to show us all that? I didn't think he cheated. That's why I like getting into a new Minecraft series, is to watch the grind, you know? That early game grind. That's why people like starting new worlds, because the new part of the world is fun. It's a little annoying dealing with unenchanted stone tools for a while, but the curve is satisfying, I think, the build-up curve. Especially when it doesn't take a zillion years to get a mending villager. That was always the worst part for me. So we're going to do a little bit of tree farming in this episode. Because we need dark oak, and then we're going to use that dark oak. We're going to do some building. We've got some fencing to put on that tower. We've also got some glowstone we need to acquire, so maybe we'll be going into the nether. Maybe we'll go over to the nether fortress and then peek outside of it for glowstone and see if we can't go get some. It's going to get dark here. We're going to start getting creepers, so I think I should probably make a hasty retreat to the bed that we keep over here. Eventually, we'll have to build a little shed over here, but not yet. Not yet. First, what we have to do is move all of the storage out of there, almost all of it, and into our main house. And then we can have this be a tree farm storage, I think. A wood shed. We'll keep, we'll have one chest per wood type. And maybe the goal will be to fill them up and keep them full. We'll have a bunch of logs of every type, some planks of every type, and a bunch of saplings. Maybe it'll just be saplings and logs, actually. And we can have other chests be set aside for sort of the meta wood products, the sub-products, if you will. All I'm going to do is cut down all the dark oak trees here. Maybe not even all. But I'll replant everything that I cut down, and then we'll move on and we'll start building. We've got more of the tower the 0-0 tower to do. And then we've got a better entrance for our mine that I want to start tinkering with on camera. I've got a couple of ideas, but nothing too well fleshed out. Excuse me. This cough is getting better, slowly, surely. I've had it since late November, after Thanksgiving, but certainly before December. And it is quite a pain in the rear for you guys to listen to. That also happens to be a pain in the rear for me personally, because I don't like coughing all the time. And if I didn't have a bit of excess weight, you could probably see some very impressive ab muscles because of all the coughing I've been doing for a month and a half. But you can't. So, too bad. Sorry. That is the way the cookie crumbles. And then what else do we have going on? Oh yeah, glowstone and dark oak fences for the big tower. The copper curve tower. We're gonna have to start coming up with names for the builds other than the main house, the starter house, if we want people to understand what we're talking about all the time. Okay, how many trees have I cut down and how many do I have left? I've got a few left, but we could... This one is not really remaining. It's like its leaves are all gone, so I could maybe... And how are we doing on saplings? Almost a stack. So I'm not going to put too much effort into hoeing every single leaf block, I don't think. Maybe I'll just get to a stack and change of these saplings by sort of shearing off the top couple layers here. And then we'll just cut down the rest of the wood and let the rest of the leaves decay without the benefit of fortune. And that would be fine. Yeah. Maybe this is the kind of thing I like to do that I should keep in mind for... Hello. You want to give us some pearls? Where'd you go? Sir? There you are. You can't get me under here, can you? Well, you can, if you stand there. Where is he? He's close. I just got the experience. He must have passed out. Passed away. And a pearl. That's great. Okay, the wood. Let's just get the wood here and get out of Dodge. We got things to do in this episode. They're not all tree farming. This would be where I would be tempted to edit away if I were doing this for the main channel, but Minecraft is not really working on the main channel. So we do it here in Basement Let's Play, and I love it because, you know, it gets a few hundred views a video, and every view is appreciated and celebrated and wonderful. Even though, you know, Ted and I have the bigger channel, and we've got some Minecraft videos. I've got some Minecraft videos with significantly more views. I don't need that, and the comments I get on these lower viewed videos are so densely valuable. Look at this guy. He wants to give us a pearl too. If he can ever find us. I know I just aggroed him, but is he too silly to find us? I don't really need pearls that bad. We have a stack. But of course, a stack of pearls is only 16. But I feel pretty good about that so far, since we're not even stronghold hunting yet. Although the time for that must not be too far away. Let me know. Are you guys excited for that? Should I try to shoot for that soon? I'd be interested to know, because it usually takes a couple episodes. You got to get out there and get in the stronghold for one. And then depending on how much time you've spent, then you gotta look for the portal room, and that can sometimes take some time. And then you gotta prep for the dragon fight and everything else if you're not already prepped, although maybe we kind of are. I don't have a skeleton farm, which would be nice as far as arrows is concerned, but maybe we could get infinity on a bow. And then with all of our other gear, I mean, we might be ready. I don't need a potion of slow falling or anything else like that. With feather falling 4 and a bucket of water in my hand, I feel pretty confident you know, and infinity arrows and full netherite enchanted gear, I feel pretty confident in my ability to do the dragon fight well enough. So I suppose we could go for that at some point if you guys are ready. Now, I'm not going to avoid hoeing these leaves, as long as the mood strikes. Maybe, I was talking a bit about servers. Boy, I'm all over the place with my commentary right now, but I will try and follow up with all these thoughts. Okay, so servers. The basement has a Java server, and it's a ton of fun, and I don't always get on there as often as I intend to, or would like to. Do we have a chest over here? We don't. However, Ted installed a mod where I can play with the Nintendo Pro Controller in Java, and so, since that's one of my hang-ups, one is, and that's one of them, the keyboard and mouse thing. I'm just not, I've gotten a little bit better at it, but when push comes to shove, man, when I'm playing just for fun, or recording for Basement Let's Play, which is my next commentary point, I just pick up a Nintendo Pro Controller, and I'm like, well, let's play on the Nintendo Switch then, I guess. I'm used to Bedrock. I don't mind the Switch. It's nice to be able to take the world on the go with me. Like, my sons are in wrestling, and I spend a lot of time waiting for them to wrestle while other kids wrestle. And I got my Switch in my coat pocket. I can get some work done. Sapling, wood. Don't want to leave wood behind unnecessarily. But to be able to play Java with the controller, and if Hill Dragon is listening, he's rolling his eyes, which is fine. Yeah, that could help. And anyway, the reason I bring up servers is, like, maybe I could sell dark oak saplings on a server. If somebody doesn't have dark oak yet and they don't want to go get it, and I don't know if that's a thing that somebody's already kind of claimed in shops, but I like to go out relatively early in my worlds, which longtime viewers will know, and go get the saplings of my my two favorite trees are spruce and dark oak, but I really do like oak as a third, I think, and birch as a fourth. Acacia is just too hard to mine, to farm, and it's really red, the planks are. And then the actual wood is so gray it almost looks like stone. So you have to, I don't know, I've tinkered with it before, and there's some great ways to build with it, I'm sure, that I would really personally like and do. But I haven't gotten into the habit of it yet. So anyway, I don't know, maybe selling the saplings of, I don't think spruce would be very valuable, but dark oak might be, because the drops are stingy. And it takes 4 to grow a tree, and you don't always get 4 back from the foliage if you just let it decay. And you have to let it decay, which is kind of a pain if you're just standing there sort of waiting to do it, or if you're like punching it, you know? You don't want to burn through your stone or iron hoe at lightning speed by hoeing through dark oak leaves. So you stand there, or maybe while you're impatient, you move on and you do other things in your Minecraft world, and then your tree decays while you're not paying attention, and your saplings despawn. I don't know. Maybe there's some value server-wise for dark oak saplings. I think that could help me be more enthusiastic about servers as well, is participating more in the economy. I love to buy my mending books instead of go earn them. Especially if you do your gear right, you only need, 9, 10, 12 maybe? Certainly not more than a quarter stack, I wouldn't think. Even if you're putting it on like shears and stuff and flint and steel, you put unbreaking and mending on your flint and steel and use it as a weapon. Or as maybe a passive mob harvester so you get cooked meat. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here. So anyway, my other point that I had alluded to was that doing the series in Basement Let's Play, we really are going to end up harvesting all these, aren't we? is a lot of fun because I find myself, you know, I've got the YouTube Studio app on my phone, which is what YouTube channels have to look at, not YouTube, but their YouTube channel statistics. And I find myself stopping by the basement to see how the ebbs and flows of just pure quantitative participation is, view counts, view hours, likes, comment counts, you know, revenue, that kind of thing. How and like a video, how it's performing out of the last 10 videos, you always get that. So there's a running count of your current video is 2 hours old, and out of this and your last 9 videos, how were they performing at the 2-hour mark, and where does this one rank, right? And then you can kind of click into it to drill down and get some more information about what's different, if it's underperforming or overperforming expectations, which is really cool. It's great reporting. So I like going to YouTube Studio for the basement for that, but I love going to YouTube Studio for Basement Let's Play to actually read the comments, because the comments I'm getting on this series are so great. People are teaching me stuff about Minecraft that I don't know. They're making aesthetic choices and suggestions that I find inspiring and want to incorporate, and then of course I don't always remember them. And I don't always execute them, or when I do execute them, I don't always remember, inventory's full. Who made the suggestions? Let's plant this dumb flower somewhere. Or just drop it. We'll drop that flower. Do we need all these apples? As long as I can pick up my logs. I'm not too concerned about anything else, but I want to be able to pick up the logs, because I am harvesting them, and it's worth... And some of them are stuck up there. Some of them are stuck up. Like that bratty girl that wouldn't go to prom with me. That's another commentary topic. I don't have one of those, actually. There's not much drama or gossip there, but it'd be interesting to talk about. However, I want to say, though, that I love these Basement Let's Play Minecraft videos, and I get a couple of comments, you know, from time to time saying, one of them said something like, don't mind the views, just keep going with the series. Like they're afraid I'm going to stop because the view counts are discouraging. It's really not why I do it. I do it because I like playing Minecraft. And it's fun for me to share with you guys. Not always. I have some off-camera worlds. But man, the comments on these kinds of videos in particular are so good. We're going to leave this here because it's handy. And then we're going to plant a bunch of these, and then we're going to move on. Because I have spent nearly 20 minutes just gabbing and tree farming. I'm really testing the endurance of some of you viewers in these last couple of videos where I'm mining acacia saplings for a majority of the first part of the last video. And now it's all dark oak farming this video. But I'm recording these videos back to back early on a holiday Monday morning, and I wanted to get some stuff done. So there was nothing in between episodes, this one and the last one, meaning I didn't have a bunch of farming done, just ready to throw down new materials for stuff. We're going to go dark oak here, because we're okay with spruce. But these torches are set in such a way... Oh, and you know what? I was thinking I needed to go into the nether for more glowstone, but I actually think what I'll end up doing is stealing it from this tree farm up here, and then I can refill that later. Okay, let's try to get rid of some more dark oak saplings here. Put them to good use rather than hold them in our inventory. We ended up with kind of a round number here, or a non-round number. So let's plant one more tree, and then we'll take these 61 back up to the shed. Okay, cool. I'll have to AFK down here a little bit to get those trees to grow, because they won't on their own. How's the new tower looking? Ooh, and the stairs line up with it perfectly. We're going to need to make that taller. And now we've got the wood to do it, but it's not the next thing we're doing. If we have time, We could work on that, or we could work on putting the dark oak fence and more glowstone over there, because we've got glowstone up here. I don't know if we have any in here. Let's take a look, because I looked. Oh, and then here we do the whole chest shuffle thing, which is why I need to organize. I'm looking for glowstone real quick. I saw another stuff in here. No glowstone, though. I think I consolidated it all over at the other place not super long ago. Here's some, though. That's probably the glowstone we had left over from last episode, when we started with 60 and we spent 54. It's not in any of those small ones, I know that. And it's not in that one. I don't know why I looked in there. It's still semi-organized. Ooh, that's a lot of dark oak, though. Ooh, it feels good. Look at all that dark oak. Wow. So we can spend all this building today, which is great. Let's put a couple, let's put one stack at least down here. Okay, now, the mine. This has got to get better. This 0, 0 is right here. So I'm guessing if I dig this up, I'll see that, and I do. So we don't want it any taller than this, but we do probably want it to go lower than this. And the question is, how tall do we want to make it? Do we want to make it the opening 5 by 5? This is 3, so 4, 5. Let's see what a height of 5 kind of looks like. The inventory is going to fill up here. It'll get us some more coal. That's good. We're going to end up dropping some ladders. So let's keep an eye on the old inventory space. We don't want to drop them all the way down the hole, though. Okay, so what do we have here right now? A height of 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that one. So 4. So yeah, this is 5. Whoop. Oh, we just dropped that ladder all the way down, didn't we? Okay, well, we have so many extra sticks now because of our tree farming that I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, so then we're going to make this wide. We're going to make it 5 wide. And maybe it won't be 5 tall right away because we need to be able to get up to here. Right? We need some land in front of this. So the path will go around. This diagonal will have to turn this way and then take a 90 this way, I think. So we're getting some extra dirt right now, right? Let's try to, as we peel away, also add back. Don't need this here anymore. We're not going to use this as a path up, and in fact, we can use these on the inside of the tower. Like we already have 3. Put one here, and then some other on this side as well. And I don't know if they need to be down. I think they can be here. And then something out front as well. One looks weird. We're going to want one more. Okay, and then this is going to have to be at least 3. Get out of there, you flower. He's got a face like a flower. Yeah, cauliflower. All right. Let's plant a couple of flowers around here. That's coming along. Okay, so we're making this wider. A couple wider. Up to what height, I wonder? Probably what we discussed. This is a fairly major mine, so I think 5 by 5 as an entrance is probably the minimum. But I don't know that I want to go any bigger than that. The reason I say this is a fairly major mine is because we have all the different layers here. We have a copper layer, we have a coal layer, we have an iron layer, a couple of them actually. Actually 3 iron layers because of the There's the high iron level, which is 100. There's the, and also works for copper. Then there's the low one, which is 16. And then there's -16, which is to find ore veins, which we've already found one, which is what that chest is full of. And it's getting dark. We should take our superfluous bed and stick it at the mine entrance here, so that when we're working on it, we can not have to run all the way back to here to sleep. Where did I put that? Did I put it in here? Ugh, is finding it even going to be worth it? Maybe I stuck it out front. Maybe we could just come back here to sleep. Opening a zillion chests is an annoying thing in a Minecraft video. IMO. So I will try not to subject you to it often. Okay, digging away the dirt and digging away the stone. And what we can do is, instead of digging it out 5 by 5 all the way through the mountain to start with, we'll have stairs that go up to the more modest part of the y equals 100. Is it even 100? Let's see. It's 96. So this is where we got all of our early game copper and iron, which is cool. Okay, we gotta move. We gotta move these chests, and they're super full. Okay, let's go like this to delineate that the top row of this is for intentional stuff. Then let's dump what we got into here. Not that, though. That's gonna need some healing. And now it's raining. Gosh. Okay, but we've got room. Okay, let's grab up this stuff. I was maybe a little over ambitious with space here. So this will be the deep slate row. And gravel can go up there. And then we'll have a couple of rows for the tough. Ooh, we don't have room for a couple of rows. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. That goes there. So I guess we'll stick the rest in here. We'll have this all be iron, and then the tough will go up here. It's raining. It's a rainy day in Minecraft. Okay, then we've got some extra chests, which have to go anyway. Okay, just peeling a little bit of this away. We can do the sealing intentionally if we like. Maybe, in fact, with the stone that we're harvesting right now. Put that on the hotbar. Fill that one in. Okay, fill that one in. Okay, now is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta go one more. And then we don't have our logs anymore. Those must be in here. Let's grab some of them. And what do we think about... Do we stick them here? So it's kind of a 3 by 3 entrance on the inside, but the walls will be bigger. Is this the right spot? Do we put more dirt? Or do we push it in a little? I think we push it in a little. Yep. A little more. Maybe here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. No reason not to use the shovel there. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 5 wide, and then maybe 4 tall. Now we can get rid of, we can get away with something here. Let's get this water out of here since we don't need it. We could get away with a junk block here if we go like this. I was really having trouble placing the blocks there. Cool. Yeah. So then we'll put those here as well. Like that. And I don't know how many we'll put before we do another vertical post, but we'll want to be intentional about it. If we drop one here, I could have left that stone there. But I don't mind having extra stone and spending some dirt. Although, I'm starting to change my mind on that just a little bit because of how much dirt it takes to fill in when you're terraforming. Okay, there and there. I don't know why this is here. You can see why we need a lot of dark oak. Okay, so we want to put something vertical here, but we don't want to put something horizontal here if it gets in the way of getting up to our hallways. And here's, that one doesn't really count though. I think that one could be our first one. So let's get level here, and we'll come down here. Right, okay. So then we could go vertical if these are stairs as late as here, maybe? And now I know why this torch was here, is because it was one of the early branches that didn't go very far. Let's make sure we're lit up here. Do it like that. Those are temporary. Okay, so this is... So let's see. Stairs, so not here, but here. So we could go there or here. So let's count how many. If we go here, how many blocks there are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that is an even number. So I think we want to do that. Then it's 9, so we stick one on the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we have the little 4x3s here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4x3. I mean, that's what an old tube TV was that I gamed on when I was playing with my Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, right? By replacing these with dirt, we save ourselves a little bit of tree farming later, which maybe you guys will have more sympathy for watching me do all that tree farming at the beginning of the episode. But here, I think we have discovered what the dimensions are going to be. So, we'll start by filling this in with smooth stone. Yeah, so we're going to want all this, right, consistent, and we could decorate it later with different blocks, but for now, I just want it looking kind of smooth and clean and uniform, which means getting rid of this coal ore too, because why would you leave coal ore in the very beginning of your mine unharvested? Feels silly to me. And we may as well grab it all because coal is precious and wonderful and highly encouraged, and that's the point of the mine, especially this top layer of the mine, is to get coal and iron. Although we're so good on iron now with our 10 stacks of ore, which will turn into what, probably 22 stacks of let's just set a torch down here, and then we can close this in like it doesn't exist. Okay, all right, very cool. If I put these here, they'll be out of the rain. And then we can put them on the back side of every other post here. And then this is our entrance down to all the different layers. And up here we have, with stairs, our early coal and iron stuff, which we may no longer need to use. It's a nice homage. But will it stay there? I don't know. Okay. Is this going to be a problem if I try to do it with the shovel? Maybe. It may be easier to actually just do it by hand here. So that's what we're going to do. And then we'll call the mine good for now, I think. We'll stand back and think about it. But I feel like we're wrapping up with this episode's involvement with this area. Other than, of course, placing more dirt where it's needed. Okay, now, how silly does it look? I think we're going to want to do something like this. To make it look like natural? More natural? Including here. And maybe that. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then up here, we don't want this stone showing, I don't think. Maybe like that. All right, let's go to sleep. Because we're going to get all kinds of, whoops, crazy spawns going on here if we're not careful. Like this guy. Is that spider going to leave us alone? We got a wandering trader interested already in hanging out in our mine. I don't know how I feel about the dirt being flush up against that, but we do want this stone here. Maybe we'll put some fences across here to make it look like it's held up. Okay, and this is 3, which means we can turn this path this way and then this way. Maybe we want to do something a little more structured. Like this could split here. And then just turn into straight up stairs until we're at the height we want to be at. Which I don't think is a terrible idea. And then we'll have to bolster. Am I out of dirt 1 block early? I am, but I've got a grass block there. Okay. All right, so that'll come up to here and then turn and come over to here. Put an extra stone slab there. This will be the road like this. And then we'll also have this go this way into here. Yeah, I like the idea of stone slabs all the way to here. And we'll go this far. Very cool. Okay, so stone slab, or spruce slabs up to there. And in. Excuse me. Would you like to die? Oh, don't you turn your back. You think you could just shoot me and then turn your back? Well, now you're dead. What do you think of that? Did you underestimate me? Or did you have a death wish? Cool. Okay. Why is there a lead here? Did you used to have 3? Oh, this guy lost his lead. He's just following obediently. I see. If you spit on me, you're going to find out what happens next. And spoiler alert, you're not going to like it. So I highly suggest that you don't. Where's my buttons? Gotta have the buttons. Okay, we also have to have the dirt though, so we can get up here. Excuse me, guy. Do we do this next? I think we do. I think we need to add a 3rd layer right now. Otherwise, we won't know how it's turning out. It's not already getting dark, is it? I keep thinking I see dark. Okay, let's go up with these. And we'll add the buttons. And one more. Don't need that on the hotbar anymore. Button here. And here. Okay, do we have the other buttons in place in the front there? I think we must. Why wouldn't we? Okay, now we've got a... There's a better way to do this. We're gonna have to mend up our boots. It's okay. Good. Okay, so now, one. We'll start with this. So what we need to do is we need to not build up all the stone and then jump down to do all the wood, but we need to build the wood evenly with it. Although we need to keep track of what the height is, which is tricky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, okay? So now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, which will bring us up to 5, and then 3 more will bring us up to 8. And did I grab enough stone brick? Probably not. That's okay though. We can always go get more. Maybe the time has come for us to build some ladders. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is basically 16. So I can go 2 more with the stone. Which will bring us up to 7 with the wood. So we'll go 8 and then sideways. And we'll be missing a layer of stone. So that's 6, 7, 8 buttons. Right? Ooh, and you know what? I'm out of this as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. There and there. I've got enough material farmed, I just didn't bring up enough. Okay, we're not going to use the water to get down. Instead, we're going to drop to here, and then to here, and then to here, and then to the glass. Okay. So, some fall damage, but it could be worse. That's why we have Feather Falling 4 boots, which are in fine condition. Okay, now let's see the new height. Is 3 sections going to be enough? Maybe. Certainly 2 was not. 3 might be. We'll have to add some more stone brick and finish the dark oak and maybe look at it over the course of a couple of episodes. The buttons add so little, but I like it. I like the little differences make a big difference. Okay, let's put the coal here. And let's put the extra chests here in case we end up with a need for garbage storage, which we may. And then let's put some stuff in here, and we'll grab some glowstone and some dark oak fence and go work some more on the tower at the big house. Are we going to do we need to fortune pickaxe some deep slate to get some polished deep slate or deep slate tile, or are we gonna go, we'll do bricks. Is that what we're gonna do? I think that's what we're gonna do. For the tower? For the tower. We'll see how it looks at any rate. But we're gonna need... Right, we're gonna need to fortune it up, aren't we? You know what? As long as we're pulling up, then we may as well pull up with this and then build a little more tower and then harvest down. I think that makes sense. We'll do it twice. Actually, it'll probably end up being more than that. Probably end up being 4 times because of other considerations. Okay, let's get some dark oak and some stone brick. Not much. Like that. Yeah. And we have the buttons. Okay, good. All right, so the reason we're going up with deep slate, because cobbled deep slate is how you actually build all the different things out of deep slate, is with the cobbled version. So we're going to use this to go up, and we're going to finish this layer, and then we're going to fortune down to turn this deep slate into cobbled deep slate. Do we need light up here? I wonder. I just don't know. Okay, we'll go to there and then put these buttons on. Now it's getting dark. We don't have a bed up here, so we're just gonna race. Get things done. So, building, I'm thinking the next Minecraft series, when it's time, is going to be a buildy one like this one. However, it's going to kind of be one build at a time, I think. And maybe as we get a little further into it, like 2 videos per build. And the first one is getting started because I enjoy that process. And then the second one, let's put some light up here. We don't need anything spawning up here. You know what? Actually, we'll put it in like this. That's plenty of light, and it's not quite so hideous. And we'll get these things off the hotbar and put these things back on and build up some more and see what our world looks like. This is just a half stack of height. It's a pretty good height for the tower. So I think either we'll keep it at this height or we'll do one more layer. And we gotta put ladders on the inside of it so we can get up. And then we gotta put something at the top so we can stand there and look out. And I don't know if it'll be a lipped top or what exactly. Should we just go up a second stack right now? I think so. So yeah, future series. And maybe future builds in this series. We start a build in an episode, then there's some off-camera work, and then we finish a build in the next episode. And then any other additional work that happens that build, unless it's a full video's worth, is probably off-camera. So you've got 4 parts to a build, and parts 1 and 3 are televised, whereas parts 2 is monotonous, and part 4 is post product and tinkery. Tower looks kind of short from up here, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that works. I'm becoming more of a buildy Minecraft guy than I used to be. I used to be just a structures guy. Obviously, the early game grind, and I liked getting the ancient debris, and I liked doing I suppose first I liked doing diamonds, and then I liked doing enchanting, and then I liked doing the netherite addition. And then it was all about structures, you know. Do a mansion, do a nether fortress, do the stronghold, do the end, do an end city, do a water temple, an ocean monument, excuse me. We need some light here. All right, let's see how our completed... Oh, there's an invisible trader there. Yeah, 3rd level complete. I like. And I still want to do those structures from time to time, but I'm getting inspired by this world because it's builds of varying size that are all sort of within sight of each other or that you see while you're moving around. Look at this guy, he's gonna die. That's pretty cool. Okay, we've got all this cobbled deep slate. Let's turn it into brick. Let's think about what that looks like. Okay, so we can turn it into brick here, which is not as dark as the tile or the polished. The tile is dark. The polished, I think too busy for the tower. I think the brick, if I could actually do polished, ooh, maybe these. What is this? Chiseled deep slate. Versus the brick. Let's do the chiseled. And then we'll get some andesite back. We can use it in a smaller build than this dumb big tower. Okay, we need dark oak fence. Didn't I make a bunch? I don't remember. Well, there'd be some in here. Yes. I'm gonna need more than that though. So let's turn half of these into slabs. Or, I'm sorry, planks. Oop, nope, too many. Let's put these back. Oh, the extras are there, okay. So turn these into planks. Why does it say 99 plus? Oh, because it'll make 2 stacks. Okay, so then this should be perfect. I should be able to put 32 in each spot there and 32 in each spot there, and then use a stack of sticks to put 32 in each spot here. And even if we have too many for what we're doing now, it's nice to have extras because I'm gonna use them in more builds. I'll probably do the spruce pathing stuff off camera like I already have been doing. Ugh, do I really want to steal these? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just get more in the nether next time we're there. Okay, so into the house, not that way, into the courtyard, up the temporary ladder, which has come in handy in 9 million times, jump across here, okay, and then we're gonna see what it looks like. If we go like this. I really can't place one there. Ooh, I want to go in and get those. Oh, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. It's pretty structured looking though, which is kind of cool. Okay, all right, let's take a look and try and imagine what it's going to be like if we replace all the andesite with that. Is it too dark? Is it too weird of a shape? We can always go back and fix it later. I say for now, we just go for it and see what it looks like. We also want to put in, more importantly, I think, well, as importantly, we want to put in the fences where the glowstone is on the front. Okay. All right, so let's do, oh, we can't just go straight up because the copper gets in the way. I guess we could place it on the way down, but we'll have to be really careful about that. Do we have dirt on us? Some. Okay, so like that. All right. Then we can go all the way to the top with this. How many of these is it going to take? I guess we could do one side. We've got enough to do two sides. Is that the end of that? I think it is. Because then we do, excuse me. Because then we do this. Okay. Oh, can't exactly wiggle our way down there, can we? Not without getting rid of some of the copper. Do I have the water bucket on me? Of course I do. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this, like this. And then we'll nab this back. All right, and this will be how we do this column. So we'll do this side, and we'll do the side that faces the starter house toward origin. And then we'll put in the dark oak fence in front of the glowstone. And we can view it from the other side as well, actually. Okay, we're gonna run into the copper here, right? So copper, copper, here. And of course I can't get up anymore because these are in the way. And I probably just dropped some. Nope, fell there. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's not. This one. Because we need them here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but we have the extra. Okay, great. All right, now let's go down this way, and we'll do these as well. I need more of this on me. And I don't even have this. Why can't I grab this? You have to be above it to grab it. Yeah, we're gonna put this here. Whoop, okay, copper. So let's put that there. We can do the underside later. This side will be important, and then along with the fences, I think. Because then we'll get a good idea for what it's actually going to look like. Which is part of the fun. There is where we end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I suppose this one we could just dig down from here, which is essentially what we're doing anyway. Although, it may be a bit of a drop. Because of a lack of andesite. And did I miss some of those slabs? I think I did. So we're going to borrow a couple. From here and here to make sure this looks right. There's a couple on the ground, I'm sure. And if I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. Okay, let's take the water down here. And then we'll get these ready. Oh, good. We got on top. Okay. Okay, I don't trust myself to be able to drop and place these correctly. So we're going to do it like this. That one goes there, right? And we can still slide in this here. Yes. I'm glad that although fences are 1.5 tall, they're not so tall that you can't put a block on top of them. Okay, now I should be able to place these actually while I'm just descending. Certainly have enough air. Whoop! Except the water's descending faster than I want to. Okay, but maybe I can place this one. Yeah. Great. Okay. And the sun is even close to setting. So we can get a good look at this at a good time of day to look at it. Let's go up here. And down this way. Prevent any more unnecessary wear and tear on the old boots. The dark stone is pretty darn dark, isn't it? Is that okay? Is it too much contrast? Will it look okay once I get them all in place? Will it look better? I don't know, guys. It might be too dark. But maybe with the dark oak there, actually, we want it to be not too light. We'll leave it for now. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll build it that way. Look, this is so cool, hiding that obsidian that way. I like it. Things are really coming along. Oh, we gotta let the trees grow over there. We gotta let that copper age. We gotta keep in mind that's all gonna turn green over time. But that's coming along. That's coming along. This is coming along. This guy is toast. And do I see a zombie villager up here? No. Yes, I do, actually. I thought I didn't when I saw the gold guy. He drop any of his armor? No, he did not. Okay. So yeah, so things are coming along. Give me your thoughts on Minecraft in general, on this series, on any other future ideas. Should I be a buildy guy? Should I go? Is it time to look for a fortress? Or a stronghold, excuse me. Other thoughts on whatever you like down below. And I really do appreciate you guys, your views, your comments, this nice small community we have going here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the basement.